What is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode 34 of my Out of the Park Baseball 17 franchise here with the Kansas City Royals. We are here at September 26th. There are 9 games left in the regular season, and Kansas City is in a pennant chase with the Minnesota Twins. We just won 4 in a row against them, then 3 in a row against Detroit, and then we lost 3 in a row to Chicago. And so we are just 2 games up on them. Chicago's won their last 9. They're looking to sneak into that wild card spot. If you want to look at our lineups, here's this. I'll go over it probably at the end of this episode if we make it in the playoffs. Here's our pitching staff and our bullpen. We did suffer a pretty big injury, and that was Lucas Giolito. He's going to be out for 2 weeks more. He's 7 weeks total. And there's one more thing I wanted to do, and it was going to be to offer you a 3-year extension with a team option. Crap. Alright, how about just 3 years? I wanted to get him on an extension. 3 years, $14 million. Alright, I will offer Ian Happ that. I should have put a vesting option. Oh well. Anyway, we're going to play these 3 against Minnesota and then see what to do from there, if we're going to simulate or play some more. Game 1 is going to be Steve Truckee versus former Royal Taijuan Walker. Let's see how this goes. From Kauffman Stadium, we've got the Royals and the Twins. The Royals just swept 4 in Minnesota. Let's see what happens in Kansas City. Minnesota strikes first in the top of the second, and Kansas City strikes back in the bottom of the inning. A 2-run home run by Eric Hosmer. That's his 16th long ball of the season, and it is 2-1 Kansas City. And Minnesota strikes back with 2. Kansas City strikes back with 1. It is 3-3. Scoreless innings for both pitchers until the bottom of the 5th. Kansas City is first and third with 1 out for Ian Happ, and he will be hit. Bases loaded, 1 out for Jamin Yoshimura. 305, 17 home runs on the season, 92 runs batted in. Taijuan Walker, fly ball deep left center field. Back goes Gallegos. It's off the wall. Seager scores. Walker scores. Happ around third. He is going to try to score. Fix this in OTP 18, please. The relay to the plate. Out. Yoshimura to third, and he's out. Double play. But Kansas City gets 2, and after 5, it is 5-3 Royals. Truckee at 64 pitches, running into some trouble. So the bullpen, Ian Anderson, we called him up, will start getting loose. It's Larry Hunia, the Twins' best batter. 0 for so far. Truckee's pitch, ground ball up the middle. Yoshimura to second for 1. Torres to first, double play. Runner advances to third. I'll be Billy Brown, lefty on lefty here with 2 outs. 1 and 2 on Brown. Truckee pitches. Line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. And it is 5-4 Kansas City. They've got good speed there. Truckee will get a shot at Burton. Here's the pitch. That's ground ball to third. Seager in, scoops it up, throw to first, and that's the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. All right. A solo home run by Jose Añón. I'm going to use Truckee for the first batter next inning. First and third, 2 outs. Third left field, that's a base hit. Galvin scores. Torres to second. It is now 7-4 Kansas City. And it'll be Christian Walker. Omar Marshall enters the game. The count is 2-0 on the Royals left fielder. Ground ball down to first. Into right field. Torres rounding third. He will come home and score. It is now 8-4 Kansas City. And Ian Happ down in the count 1-2. Marshall's pitch. Line drive right field. Burton makes a catch, and that's the inning. Kansas City gets 3. It is 8-4. All right, you'll get Juarez, and then it'll be Ian Anderson. As he walks him on 4 pitches, that'll be it for Truckee. Anderson in trouble right away. Runner's trying to steal second. Perez's throw. Fuck. Juarez scores. Obando to third. Now we need the big guns. All right, Ash Russell will get loose. 1-1 on Michael Massey. The pitch. Fly ball deep right center field. Hap to the track. Can't get it. It's off the wall. Throw. It's a base triple for Massey. It is now 8-6. And Edgar Gallegos will come up to the plate. The 1-0 pitch. At the ground ball left side. Seager to first. 1 out, and Massey does score. All right. Ash Russell will now enter the game as a 1-run game. And Minnesota has a tying run on second base with 2 outs. It'll be Billy Brown, 2 for 3 on the day, the 1-0 pitch. Left field, Walker makes the catch, and that's the inning. So Minnesota makes it interesting to the bottom of the 7th, 8-7 Kansas City. Who next? I think we'll go with Colby Allard. There's nothing going there. I want Russell to face Burton. 1-2 on Grant Burton, righty on righty matchup. Struck him out. And now we will put in Allard to face the lefty, and then he will continue on. He's had a good season. We will definitely extend him after the year. Of course, he's down 3-0 on the left-handed hitter who's batting .233 this year. Willie Obando up to plate. The 1-1 pitch. It's a bunt towards the plate. Perez to first. 2 outs. Runner to second base. It'll be Michael Massey. Bob Vollmer's getting ready in Kansas City's bullpen. They've got John O'Donnell, who's a fast guy at second base. Casey Schaefer pinch hitting. The 3-2 pitch. Ball for first and second. It'll be Edgar Gallegos. 3-1 on Gallegos. Allard will walk him. Bases loaded. 2 outs. There's a third walk for Allard. That'll be it for him. Bob Vollmer will come in. Bases loaded. 2 outs. To face the lefty Freddie Callaway. Oh, nervous. 1-0 pitch. Lined hard right center field. Galvin won't get it. Base hit. O'Donnell scores. Schaefer to third. Here he will hold there. All right, so the game is tied now. It is 3-2 on the catcher. Volmar struck him out, and so Kansas City, Minnesota cannot take the lead, but they do tie the game as 8-8. We will start going batter by batter. Hector Rondon to face Galvin. Here is the pitch. That is a ground ball up the middle into center field, a base hit. Now it'll be Gleyber Torres. 2 for 4 on the day. Galvin goes. It's a ground ball left side. O'Donnell has it. His only play will be to first. It's basically a swinging bunt. Now it'll be Corey Seager with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. The pitch. Fly ball left field. Base hit. Galvin to third. He's going to try to score. He scores. And Corey Seager gives Kansas City the lead. Vollmer's only at, he's at 8 pitches. All right, we'll get Cropper loose. All right, now will be Christian Walker, 1-2. It's a line drive down the left field line. Callaway cannot get it. It's into the corner. It's a double for Walker, and Seager up to third, 2 on, with just 1 out for Ian Happ. It's a line drive short left field. That's a base hit. Seager scores. Walker to third. It is now 10-8 Kansas City. Now it'll be Yoshimura, 3-0 on him. He is 3 for 4 on the day. The pitch is ground ball second base, so grounds into inning-ending double play on a 3-0 pitch. But it's 10-8 Kansas City. All right, Cropper is needed if necessary. It is 2-0 on Larry Honea. That's a line drive out to right field. Hap can't get it. It's going to roll to the wall. Honea to third safely, and the tying run comes up to the plate with nobody out. You'll get one more guy, Bob. 1-1. Ground ball right side. That'll score a run and get the first out. So it's now 10-9. And Kanan Cropper will enter the game trying to close out this one. It'll be Grant Burton, John O'Donnell, Willie Obando if anyone gets on. Burton is 1 for 4 on the day. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Torres can't get it. It's a single, and the tying run is on base with just one out. Now it'll be left-handed pinch hitter Cheney Roberts. 3-2 count on him. The line drive down the line. Galvin makes a one-handed grab. That saved a run for sure. And there are 2 out now. It'll be Willie Obando. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive. Cropper makes the catch, and Kansas City takes the game 10-9. Woo, what a game. Royals win, and their magic number falls to 7. They're now 3 games up on Minnesota. Even with 89 wins, Kansas City right now is in the number 1 seed in baseball, surprisingly. All right, game 2 will be Nolan Watson versus Chase Johnson. All right, we had a doozy last night. Let's see what we get tonight. Kansas City strikes first, bottom of the first, with a 2-run home run by Corey Seager. That is his, we'll see next half inning. That was his 27th on the year. Now Minnesota strikes back with 1 in the top of the 3rd. Kansas City gets that run back with an RBI single by Ian Happ after Torres had a leadoff triple. Nothing in the 4th for either team, and a 5 spot by Minnesota in the 5th. Nolan Watson. Oh, shoot. I messed up. All right, well, we're putting Ian Anderson straight into the game. All right, they don't get anything there. Okay. I'm not managing this game very well. Clevenger will enter. Let's go half inning. And Minnesota takes this one 14-5. Our bullpen was destroyed. We could not do much after the 5-run 5th inning. And so now back to 2 games. Magic number still at 7. Rubber match will be Garrett Cole versus Dwayne Underwood. This should be a good one. Kansas City strikes first in the bottom of the 3rd with a double by Jose Agnon. I'm terrible with names. Runner on second is the first hit for Minnesota. It was a double, and now Juarez walks. It'll be Mookie Betts, 3-1 on him. That's ball 4. Now the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Billy Brown. 1-2 on him. Ground ball near first. Hosmer to the bag. Inning over. Still 1-0 Kansas City. Runner on second, 2 outs again. Grant Burton up. Now it is 1-2 on the righty. That's a ground ball left side into left field. A base hit. Gallegos rounding third. He scores. It is now 1-1. And Kansas City hasn't gotten anything since the double. Underwood's at 80 pitches. And we need to get someone up in the bullpen. How about Nick Jensen? See if he can get past Billy Brown with 2 on and 2 outs. Fly ball deep center field. Ian Happ is there. He's got it, and that is the inning. So Underwood goes 6 innings, gives up 1 run. Nothing for the Royals there. So the offense has been very quiet today. As Jensen works a quick 7th. Bob Volmar will take the 8th. Nothing for Kansas City's offense. No, I did not mean to sit him down. Bob Volmar will be pitching for the Kansas City Royals. And runner on second with 1 out for Larry Honea. Here is the pitch. Ground ball left side. Seager to first. 2 outs. Runner has to hold. It'll be Matt Juarez. My foot fell asleep. This is painful. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. Juarez fly ball deep right field. Galvin. It's gone. It's gone. It is 3-1 Minnesota. All right, let's see if Kansas City can come back from this one. It'll be Perez, Galvin, and Torres. Eduardo Del Rosario will enter for Minnesota. Perez has a leadoff single. He will be pinch ran for by Ramiro Ramirez. Now will be Armando Galvin, 2-1 pitch. Line drive down the line in right field. Callaway can't get it. Ramirez to third. The tying run is on second base in scoring position with nobody out. It'll be Gleyber Torres. Ryan Kanata in to face Torres. 0-2 is the pitch. That's a pop fly towards short. Massey's there. He's got it out number 1. It'll be Corey Seager now. Another pitching change. Aaron Sledgers will enter the game. Here is the pitch to Seager. 0-3 on the game. Fly ball down the line in left field. Callaway makes the catch. Ramirez will tag up. It is now 3-2. Tying run still on second with 2 outs now for Christian Walker. Again, he is 0-3 Slagers. Ground ball towards third. Foscalina to first. Got him. And so the 2-3-4 cannot tie the game. They get one. It is 3-2 Minnesota. We're going to start it off with Colby Allard. And defensively, we will enter Ryan Orr as our catcher. As our catcher, please. Billy Brown will lead off the inning against Colby Allard. Count is 2-1. 0-3 on the day. Here's the pitch. It's ripped towards second. Base hit. All right, Kanan. Nope. You're entering the game. All right, nothing in the top of the 9th for Minnesota. Can Kansas City make the comeback in the bottom of the inning? Ian Happ will lead off against Jorge Labrador. Second in MLB in saves. The 1-0 pitch. Flare down the left field line. Callaway's got it. 1 out. It'll be Yoshimura and Agnon left for Kansas City. The first pitch is ground ball to the mound. Labrador to first. 2 outs, and Kansas City's down to their last man. Will be Jose Agnon. Fly ball deep center field. Burton going back. He's got it, and that is the game. Minnesota takes the series, and they are just 1 game back of the Royals with 6 to go. This is a critical game because the loser will likely be the wild card and have to do a play-in against the probable. Actually, it'll probably be Texas. All right, what should we do? I say we simulate Detroit and then see what happens. Game 1 against Detroit. We win. And Ian Happ has signed his extension. He will be with us for 3 more years. And Minnesota lost. We are 2 games up. Our magic number is 5. Game 2. Last game of the month, we lose 7-1. And Minnesota won. There's just 1 game back now. Player development update. Watson bump. Jensen bump. Hosmer down. Nix down. Felter down. Billy Napier down potential-wise. Nate Nelson down. Grant Jett up. Any other notables? Nope, not really. All right, I say we play Game 3, Greg Mahle versus Kansas City. Oh, wait, there's actually... We need you to start today. Steve Truckee versus Greg Mahle, the old versus the new, and Kansas City scores 7 runs in the top of the first. 2-run home run by Seager, triple by Happ, single by Yoshimura, single by Agnon, single by Hosmer, single by Perez, triple by Galvin, scores 2. 7-0 Kansas City after the top of the first. Detroit gets 1 back. They get another back, is now 8-2. Truckee at 58 pitches, 73 pitches, 82 pitches. 5 more runs for Kansas City. Truckee going to be done after 7th, but that's okay. He had a fantastic game. Will Crow will come in for the last 2 innings. We score another 5 spot. Double scores. Hosmer doubles, Perez doubles, Torres drives in Perez, and a 3-run home run by Christian Walker after a single by Seager makes it 13-2. Another run, 14-2. Crow will enter, finish the game. 14-3 is the final. Kansas City takes it, and let's see what Minnesota does. They also won. All right. As long as we're within 1 game, I think we're going to keep playing. It'll be Nolan Watson versus David Cruz from Detroit. And Kansas City puts up a 5 spot in the first on just a bunch of singles, it looks like. That's hilarious. 5-0 Kansas City after 1. After 2. After 3, after 4, after 5. Now Fortner will come. We will loosen him up at least. After 6, I should have done until runners in scoring position. Oh well. All right, Fortner will enter the game now. 6-0. Still 6-0. Yeah, Volmer could go 2 innings if we needed him to. But Fortner gets through it with no runs given up, so Volmer will come in for the 9th. And Kansas City shuts out Detroit 6-0. And takes the series 3-1. Minnesota lost. The magic number is down to 2. A Kansas City win and a Minnesota loss could end this chase and give Kansas City a division crown. Christian Walker does not need a day off. No days off in this pennant chase. Dwayne Underwood versus Carlos Rodon from Chicago. Kansas City takes an early 2-0 lead. And Underwood gives 3 back, and then Kansas City takes 2 more. All right, that'll be it for Underwood's day. We'll get Allard for an inning, then Jensen, Russell, Cropper. Kansas City gets 1 more. Colby Allard will enter the game. 2 on, nobody out. All right, we'll get Ash Russell up. They've got a righty up. And that's a ground ball left side. Seager, second for 1. On to first. No, he cannot get on to first. He'll be first and third with 1 out now for Cleveland. Just kidding. It's for Chicago. Ground ball. Yoshimura, second for 1. On to first. Double play, and that's the inning. Kansas City holds on to lead 5-3. They get another run in the 7th. Ash Russell will enter the game. Gives up a solo home run. Gives up 2 solo home runs. Ash. Come on. Tying run on second with just 1 out. It'll be Jake Fraley. That's fly ball deep left center field. Happ makes the catch. Runner will have to hold. And there are 2 gone. It'll be Bob Benoit. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and that's the inning. So Chicago makes it close, but Kansas City holds onto the lead. Jensen will pitch the 8th. Kansas City does not get an insurance run back. And the tying run is on second base with nobody out. It'll be Danny Escamilla. 1-1 pitch. Line drive right. That's a base hit. That'll tie this game at 6. Escamilla second with 1 out. Will be Eric Woodard. 3 for 4 on the day. That's a ground ball towards short. Into left field. Escamilla round third. He will score. And the Royals bullpen is really struggling today. 7-run inning. Kansas City will not close it off, but Minnesota loses. And so now all it will take is a Royals win or a Twins loss. It will be Chris Dierdorf looking to seal the pennant. Do we have live scores? We do. Let's find the Cleveland. Cleveland versus Minnesota. Find the Minnesota game. Kansas City strikes first again. Chicago ties it. Kansas City just has 1 hit so far. Minnesota's winning 3-1. Dierdorf looking to be close to the end of his leash. Still just 1 hit for Kansas City. Make it 3. A triple by Ryan Orr and a single by Corey Seager. Gives Kansas City the lead. Dierdorf will be done. Runner on second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Ian Anderson will face Zach Prajner. Quiet on second. Here's a pitch. It's a ground ball. Third base. Seager has no chance. Quiet a third, and it'll be Oscar Quinones. 1-2 on the center fielder. Fly ball, deep left field. Walker's there. He's got it, and that's the inning. Still 2-1, Kansas City. All right, well, looks like we're getting up Colby Allard. Kansas City gets 5 runs. Thank you. All right. And Ian Anderson will get at least a full inning to himself. He does perfectly fine. 18 pitches. We will warm up Volmer for the 8th. So we get another. Is now 8-1. Gives up nothing, and it'll be our closer, Kanan Cropper, looking to get us back to the playoffs after we missed it last year for the first time in my tenure as manager and GM. Zach Prajner, Oscar Quinones, Danny Escamilla due up in the inning. It is 3-2 on Prajner. The pitch from Kanan Cropper is inside, ball 4, and the tying run moves up to somewhere in there. 2-2 now. 0-for-3 is Quinones. The pitch. Line to center field. Base hit. 2 on. Nobody out. It'll be Escamilla. 0-1 on him. Pitch. Fly ball. Deep left field. Walker won't. Fuck! Second and third. And now this is getting to be interesting. Cleveland with a line drive center field. Happ makes a catch, tagging up his Quinones. He scores. It is now 8-3. It'll be Eric Woodard. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, right field line. Galvin can't make the play. Woodard to third. He is safe. And now come on. 1-2 on Jarina. He's 0-for-3 on the day. He hits a fly ball deep center field. Happ is there. He's got it. Woodard tags. He scores. Is now a save situation. Brian Hayes is up. It is a 3-2 pitch. Kanan Cropper struck him out, and the Kansas City Royals take the American League Central Division. I'm sure we'd long clinched a playoff spot. But we will be playing. It looks like it will simulate the last game we lose. So we will be playing the New York Yankees in the ALDS from Kauffman Stadium. Let's take a look at their. We'll take a look at our final stats, and we'll take a look at their team next episode. So our offensive lineup was the shining point this year. Armando Galvin, 333, 422 on base, 429, only 429 slugging. Torres, 322, 13 home runs. He had 115 RBIs. Corey Seager, 298, 29 home runs. He has 120 RBIs. Christian Walker, 274, 29 home runs, 113 RBIs. Ian Happ, 313, 15 home runs. Yoshimura, 302, 18 home runs. Sorry, my throat's getting really sore. Oh, God. I'm definitely getting sick. All right, Agnon, 376, 31 home runs, 79 ribbies. Hosmer, 293, 16 home runs, 92 RBIs. Perez, 251, 13 home runs. On the bench, Ryan Orr hit 241. Bryson Brigham, 333. Tony Alcala, 225. Mario Marmol, 226. And Ramiro Ramirez, 333. Pitching staff. Starting rotation. Underwood, 14-8, 4.54 ERA, 186 innings pitched. Diodorf, in his time with Kansas City, 4.72 ERA, 110 innings pitched. Danny Ventura ended up the season with a 5.10 ERA in 176 innings pitched. Truckee, 4.91 in 36 innings pitched with the Royals. And Nolan Watson, 5.07 in 124 innings pitched. This pitching staff has got to get better. It will get better with the re-addition of Giolito. Cropper, 4.94. Volmar, 3.78. Russell, 6.02. Jensen, 5.81. Allard, 3.06. Clevenger, 4.25. Anderson, 3.95. Crow, 6.45. And Fortner, 4.11. Anyway, let's simulate forward just a bit. Set our playoff roster. We will do that. All right, Ventura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Only 11 pitchers. Brigham will be removed from playoff roster. Can Ian Anderson be added? He could not. Okay. All right, when does Giolito come back? 5 days. All right, well, he will be activated in 2 days onto the roster. Otherwise, we'll go one pitcher short to start the series. Our lineup will remain the same. This is what we're going into the playoffs with. Our pitching rotation will just be lacking Watson. Fortner will move to middle relief. Crow and Watson in long relief. It'll go Underwood, Diodorf, Ventura, Truckee in that order. Here are the final standings. Playoff coverage wild card. Chicago beat Minnesota and St. Louis beat San Diego. So the division series are such: Chicago versus Texas, Kansas City versus New York, St. Louis versus San Francisco, and Milwaukee versus New York. Thank you all for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you thought about the new video quality. I've been working, trying to make that a bit better. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon as I get over this cold. Goodbye.